Hello, my name's Graeme Hopkins. I'm presently releasing a series of videos on how you can be inspired to allow your intuitive thoughts to impact your mind in everyday life. When you feel connected to your intuition, you feel good about yourself, and then you are free to fulfill your inner desires. One of the most common questions people ask is, how can I be the real me? How can I find happiness and fulfillment? Quantum physicists now confirm what the sages of old have told us for years. That is, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. Each person is a spirit being, and that spiritual energy is in essence pure energy and cannot be defiled. This may take a while to sink in, but your undefiled spirit is the real you. Those things like your desires, your passion, your purpose, and your intuition, you know, those things that you know about yourself deep within, but you may have trouble connecting with on a regular basis. These are all a function of your spirit, the real you. When your perception is coming from a place of spiritual awareness, you will perceive yourself as being connected to this web of intelligence that is connected to your spirit. Each person also has an energy body, or what is known as a biofield. It is what the Chinese call the qi or the qi. This can be, and often is, defiled in such ways that it is distorted, twisted, bent, and corrupted by the internal representations that are formed in our subconscious mind. Remember that we said an internal representation consists of an internal picture or internal dialogue that we create in our mind. It is this distorted picture of ourselves that creates all of our suffering and pain. Even though we are connected to our spirit, our distorted perception creates a division and makes it appear as though we are not connected. Our spirit is totally connected to the source of higher intelligence. If it wasn't, we could not sustain life. This source of higher intelligence is what connects all human beings together and sustains our existence. Imagine that each cell in our body is like a very powerful mini-computer that is interconnected to a web of information that makes up our subconscious mind. Our cell's relationship to our body is a fractal representation of each individual that makes up the collective that we call humanity. So the analogy is that each person is like a computer that is connected to a universal web of divine intelligence that makes up what I call the divine matrix. When we feel connected to our own spirit, we automatically connect to this web of divine intelligence. Yet when we perceive that we are disconnected from our spirit, we also feel disconnected and isolated from the presence of the divine matrix. This divine matrix is the source of all consciousness. Therefore, when you fail to perceive yourself as being connected, you isolate yourself from the real you, and that causes spiritual unawareness and therefore lack of choice. In other words, when you connect with the real you, you cannot help but make choices in life that will bring about fruitful outcomes. When you surrender to this reality, you stop resisting, and that eliminates your pain. You can learn to be the real you by becoming spiritually aware and learning to observe the internal representations that you have created to make up your internal map of reality. This observation then enables you to choose those internal representations along with those beliefs and values that serve you and bring abundance, happiness, and fulfillment in life. This is Graeme Hopkins. If this video struck a chord in your heart and you would like to receive 21 free videos of the top questions people ask about how they can feel fulfilled, live their own truth, and confidently fulfill their desires, then visit www.mindmanifesto.com. Thank you so much for your time.